Hello everyone, I'm the Mole Man, and welcome back to Train Simulator, and part 4 of the Comeback Special. We are not going to be driving what's in front of us today. We've already driven the Class 395 to get here. No, our train is somewhere else in St Pancras. If we head down here, and then down here, and then down here, we get to the Thameslink platforms, where we have a pair of Class 319s waiting for us. Oh yes, time to do the Thameslink core. We're going to be doing the Thameslink core. Southbound, of course. Here we are, 319433. Let's get ourselves in. Some of it's already set up already, which is nice. However, we need to turn the tail lights off and put the headlights on to day head. And we are setting our destination as 0103, which is, of course, Brighton via Gatwick Airport. Oh yes, we're going to Brighton. So, without further ado, do I need to open the doors here? I do. That's probably a good idea to let the people on. Get on, people. Hurry up. We're going to Brighton. We are going to Brighton. I love it down here. It's amazing how loud it is down here. Oh, yeah, we are going to Brighton. Ta-da. Yeah, it's amazing how loud it is down here. Oh, it would help if I did this. Yeah, DOO. There we go. Right. Now people can get on. So, yes, this is St Pancras Thameslink. It's a very, as you see, very concrete square block hole in the ground, essentially, but it's very nice. So loud. And trains come through here. So loud. Right. Let's get the doors closed. Who even needs Armstrong Powerhouse sounds when I make my own? Right. We're good to go. Let's just go. Yeah. No hanging around. No hanging around at all. I should get the window open. Yeah, get some fresh air. All good. Right, 30 miles an hour. Our next stop is going to be London Bridge. We're going to skip Farringdon and City Thameslink on the way because, you know, got to get a move on, you know. Because it's currently nice weather outside, but you never know how long that's going to last. It is Britain after all, so we've got to get to the coast as quickly as we possibly can. Which means you know what's coming up. Oh yes. We're going to stop at London Bridge, take on some passengers. Ding. And then we're going to do a speed run. We're going to see how quickly we can do London Bridge to Brighton in the 319. It's going to happen. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. It's going to be a bit different because we've got to cross over to get to the right lines, I think. So that might not help. But I want to see how quickly we can do it in the 319. So we should give that a go. Here's the old King's Cross Thameslink platforms, which is very cool. Very nice indeed. Disused now, of course, since the opening of St Pancras Thameslink, which is a shame. It'd be nice if both were open still. But never mind. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go around the corner and eventually end up at Farringdon. Now one thing we will have to do is stop briefly because we need to change the power mode back to DC, and that's going to be an interesting challenge because guess what? Oh, I can't remember. Oh, shut up! Can we turn you off? Probably. I don't know how to though. I can't remember how to do that, so guess what I'm going to do? Read the manual. Oh yeah. Read the manual, find out how to change modes, because that's the thing that needs to be done. Dual voltage functionality. Follow the instructions below to change the power from AC to DC. Once we get to Farringdon, we will stop and we'll take a look at that. Because some modern trains, you can actually change it on the fly. You can actually change it whilst you're moving, but with this we need to put it, the reverser in neutral is the first step. So that's going to mean we have to stop. Which isn't a problem. We've just got to get to Farringdon, which is right here. We should see the third rail start as we enter the platform, hopefully. There it is. Let's bring the brakes on. Obviously this isn't Farringdon exactly how it looks in the real world. I believe the Metropolitan line from Just Trains has a much more realistic rendition of Farringdon. But for a freeware merge, this is really good. It really just helps you connect all the Thameslink together. Right, we're going to stop here. And we're going to follow the procedure. So, ensure the reverser is in neutral. Press the pan down DC system select button. Which I'm Ah, there we go. That one. And ensure it illuminates. Yep. Press the pan up traction reset button. If the line light is illuminated, I've successfully changed to DC. So hopefully we have no pantograph up. Indeed we don't. So if we move, we will be officially on third rail. Yes, there we go. We're on third rail. We're not just coasting, are we? No, we're definitely moving. I hope. I hope we're moving. Yeah, we're drawing amps. This is good. This is good. And then we can continue our way south. Go through City Thameslink and Blackfriars. And we'll stop at London Bridge to let on our speed run passengers. Oh yes. So you can't really speed run from anywhere else because the speed limits are so low through here. Alright, let's try and get a bit of speed up. We can only do 30 in this section anyway. I love the atmosphere down here because you've got old I think it's old sidings and stuff there. Let's get that window open as well. It's very dark, of course, but it's fine. And this station, City Thameslink, I think has got one of the steepest gradients for a passenger station in the country, I believe. Are we going up or down it? Oh, it's flat. It's flat here. In reality, it's a very steep station. You can see the if you stand at one end, you can see how much the station sort of goes on an incline. It's really cool, or a decline, depending on which side you're standing on. But we do have quite the climb into Blackfriars here, so we're going to bring the power on. Still got 30 limit. Again, this is really steep. Some of the steepest gradients around. Ignore the lack of scenery. This is just a work in progress workshop route that's available. But it does the trick. It does the trick. How are we doing speed-wise? Not doing too bad. And this is London Blackfriars, which is suspended over the Thames, which is quite nice. That's it. I see the Shard in the distance there. We'll see that a lot closer in a minute as we approach London Bridge. So we'll stop at London Bridge, let the passengers on, and then we'll open it up and see how quickly we can get to Brighton, within safe limits, of course. Safe-ish, anyway. It's me we're talking about. But until that point, I've got a 15 limit coming up, as you can see. 15, 25, 20. So there's it's slow around these parts. All these sort of lines tightly curving round the inner workings of London, because you've got Blackfriars, Cannon Street, Waterloo East, Charing Cross, London Bridge, all within a tightly packed area, so the rails go a bit nuts. You can see I'm speeding already. So that way down there is towards Elephant and Castle, the line ahead of us, which goes over the line. Charing Cross is in that direction. So you've got Elephant and Castle, that lot down that way. So you see, it's just a crisscross of network. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I swear I set that to say Brighton. Oh, I've got to confirm the route. It'd help if I confirmed it, wouldn't it? There we go, now it says Brighton. Going down a 1 in 83, so we're speeding. It's not good. That's it. Still going down that 1 in 82. You see we've just got the Shard front and centre now. Very, very tall. Very tall. Still going downhill. We got this. We got this. It's a bit laggy as the rest of London loads up, as you can imagine. That's it. We've got our saloon lights on. Yeah, we do. This is the interior. It's very nice. The Armstrong Powerhouse 319's a beautiful thing, it really is. Especially Volume 2 with all the classic liveries. That's just great. Oh, we finished going downhill, we're still speeding. Ah, there we go. On the flat now. The entire train's on the flat. Once we get into some sceneried areas, we'll start taking some screenshots. Don't want to be pausing the game though, because we want to see how quickly we can get down to Brighton. Timing, it's going to be interesting. I never know whether to time it in real life or in train sim, because I just don't know. I don't know. Real life lag spikes could affect the time. Train sim is probably the best way to go. Right. but it involves me remembering what time we started from. But I have video evidence, of course I do. So at the very least, you will see an accurate time at the end of this in editing, when I've looked at the time myself. I'm just going to focus on driving it. But as soon as we depart London Bridge, that's when the time starts. So that's all good. You see all the construction area there. I mean, this is old London Bridge, which looks quite different these days. But it's the Shard, of course, which is impossible to get into view because of just how blimey tall it is. Can't see it. It's just there. Oh well. Welcome to London Bridge. I must say that the redesign of this station is fantastic. I love how open it is, and it's just such a massive station now. I just love it. I mean, it was anyway, but it's just amazing. So we're going to stop at the end of the platform. I want as much advantage as I can get. But I say, as we leave, we've got a 60, but then I think we're going to have to cross over a little bit to get onto the line that heads down towards East Croydon. So could take a bit of weaving around, but we'll do the best we can to get there as quickly as possible. I know the record in real life is 36 minutes 56 seconds, so that was an Electrostar. I don't think a 319 could do it, but we'll try. We'll open her up, see how fast we can go. We'll stop there. We will open the train up, let people on and off. Take a screenshot. The Shard there, lovely. Try and get one with the whole Shard in it. It's going to be impossible, isn't it? Come on, lower. There's the whole Shard. That's a terrible screenshot. But I'm going to take it anyway, as soon as I've got that lamp in. There we go. Nice. Let's try and get a few shots around here. Lovely. Right, platform duties are complete. What's the time? 14:32:09. Right, let's wait until 33, and then we shall depart. Alright, I'm closing the doors. We have got 10 seconds as of now. So, let's get ourselves into step 1. And we are departing now. So what, I'll just use the half pass and deduct 3 minutes to see how well we do. We're off to Brighton. Now, I've set it as a time thing, so we're supposed to be there at 15:08. It reckons we're going to be there at 15:15. We'll see what happens. I want to be there sooner than that. That's just a timing thing I set up. Yeah, we can speed. Oh, we're allowed to speed. The average that I usually go for is 10 miles an hour over the limit, wherever possible. Sometimes I might exceed that a bit, where it seems safe to do so. Or as I said earlier, safe-ish. So the beautiful thing about timing it in terms of train sim as well, I can pause to take screenshots, and it just pauses the time. So it doesn't matter! Hey! There's always a nice few tricks when trying to take screenshots. It's weird. The screenshot thing in TS is weird. If you zoom in, you've got very specific FOV things, as you can see on the right. But then if you zoom out if you start zooming back out, you get different numbers of FOV. So you've got quite a bit of options there. Me talking like that, I've not accelerated as soon as I could have, so that's fun. We've already been doing it for a minute. We can still see the Shard in the background. So we've got a 35 and a 60. We'll take that as a 45, and then a 55 at that 45. Assuming we can get up to 70 at this 60, you know, we'll just see what happens, I guess. Again, no AI. I couldn't be bothered to set it up. But who cares? We've got a train here. It's the only one we need. Hello. Yep. I got it. That would not be good. Getting caught out by that would be bad. so we should be fine. It's got a 35, which I'll treat as a 45 coming up, almost at 60. I don't think this thing's going to do it. But it depends on how its high-speed performance is. We're speeding. Right. That's it. Let's get down to 45. Or thereabouts. That'll do. See, that's fine. That wouldn't hurt anyone. That's fine. We're all good. We're all good. So we've got a 20 down there as well. Then we go up to 70. So it's the speed limits are a bit all over the place, which is why I'm glad they've redeveloped this whole area to put the underpass in, so Thameslink trains can just swoop under or over, or however it's laid out, straight down here instead of having to cross over the southeastern and southern platforms. Oh, tracks, I mean. It's a bit of a nightmare. Right, speed up. Get as much speed as we can before that 20. Just listen to those traction motors. Can we get a nice sound of them here? Oh, yes. Listen to that. It's so good. It's so good. I love this view. I love this train. 319, amazing. It's hoping we get a 700 one day. Sort of old and new sort of thing, that'd be nice. Alright, we're speeding. Good. Got a 20 coming up. I'm going to brake as late and as hard as possible. Okay, now aiming to get down to 30. Or thereabouts. Yes, yes, ding. I don't know why we got a 20. Oh, I suppose we're crossing over the fast lines. That makes sense, yep. Get down to 30-ish. I'll take it. I'll take 31, 32. That's fine. Then up to 80, and then our next bottleneck's going to be East Croydon. Nothing we can't deal with though. And go. 80 miles an hour. Let's do it. Look at this. So pretty. And there's the accurate coupling I was talking about when it was talking about the 465 EP. That's the accurate coupling I was talking about. If you cast your mind back to that. It's the tight lock coupling with the electrical connection block, which is the bit at the bottom. Which is fun, technically. Mechanically at least, these can couple to 465s. Electrically I think they'll have a bit of an argument, but mechanically they can couple. Broccoli down fast. This section of line in real life sees so many trains. Providing London Overground are actually running, it sees a lot of trains. Did some train spotting there last year. It's like train in each direction, non-stop. And that was without Overground running, because something went wrong. Because something always goes wrong, it's the Overground. But the fast and the slows are just trains. Here, there and everywhere. It's great. It's great. Come on. It's because we're going uphill. We're not gaining speed very quickly. Really hope we can make good time. I'm not aiming for record here, but I definitely want to make less than 40 minutes. I know that should be hopefully possible. If it's not, then 319s just aren't very good, are they? Seeing this done with a 700 will be very interesting, because just of how quickly they get up to speed. You do not know acceleration until you've been in a 700 and the driver's opened it up all the way. And I would love to see how they deal with this. It'd be very interesting. We're approaching 70. Hopefully, when the gradient level's off, we'll actually be able to exceed 70. 45 miles to go. Once we're beyond East Croydon, that's when we'll really be okay, because we'll just be able to let it go all the way. As fast as the traction motors will allow it. That's what we'll aim for. That's it. Now we're speeding. There we go. Lovely stuff. Six. So aiming for 80. Could go faster, but don't want to go too mad because a derailment would not be handy for getting to Brighton. There we go. There's our 80 limit. There's a station I believe I've actually spotted at in the past, which is kind of fun. Can I remember its name? Of course I can't. Sydenham. There we go. Very nice. Bye bye, train. And I'm back in. Put the power back on. 44 miles to go. We just need that ETA to come back. As long as we're knocking time off that ETA, that means we're doing well. Which we are, gradually. Let's blow the horn for the invisible train spotters. This is the sort of stuff that drivers should really be getting up to during lockdown when there's no passengers around. Just speed runs left, right, and centre. Let's see what happens. Obviously, not really something that's going to happen, but it would be interesting. Alright, I've got 60 coming up. I think I'd know this all off by heart by now. In theory, I do, but I can't remember. It's been too long. It's been too long. That's it. Come on. Go as fast as we can down here. Brake at the last minute for that 60. Go away. Get rid of East Croydon, which I'm sure is what most people want to do in general, but just get past East Croydon, and which is approaching because of that 45, and then we can just let it go, essentially. Alright, down to 70. That's it. We can do this. This will be fine. I believe in myself and be able to get there as quickly as we possibly can. I should really do it in a faster train, but I like 319. I haven't done it in a 319. I've done it in various 377s, Super 47, Super U30B, Santa's Sleigh. That was a good one, but never a 319. So here we are, and starting from St Pancras, which I think was something a bit different. Also means we've done something which I very much enjoy in general with train sim, is sort of what I call continuous journeys. So each scenario starts where the last one left off, and being able to do that is just one of my favourite things. And with how much is available in train sim and train sim world, it's the sort of thing you could probably get quite far from one end of the country to the other. Maybe that's something we'll look at one day. Just to see how far can you go without breaking the journey. Obviously you have different scenarios, different routes, that's fine, but I want to know how far you can continuously go. Alright, East Croydon, let's get through as quickly as we possibly can. I'm sure most drivers wish they could go through it 10 miles an hour faster. It's all good. And then 60, and then there's our 90. That's what we're looking forward to right there. Hopefully we'll get up to a good amount of speed. I'd like to hit 100, I reckon. I'd like to see us go faster. I would like to see us go faster. Already been doing this for what, 11 minutes? 11 minutes and we're through East Croydon. So you never know, we might be doing okay. We can open her up now. We'll just speed straight to this 90. Get a few screenshots on the way as well, I think. Sit through South Brighton. Classic route this, London Brighton. It's just one of those routes that just works. It's just one of the best routes, in my opinion. Always has been. I think it was probably one of the first add-ons I bought after getting TS14. I was just driving it a lot in my spare time. It's good fun. I think a screenshot is required. Any second now. Want less buildings on the side. Because I'm picky when it comes to screenshots. I like them to look good. I like them to look good. There we can see. That's what you want. That's what you want. And you get the benefit of watching it race past afterwards and hearing those lovely traction motors. Motoring now, 81. Got to get up to that 100. And see how fast these things can go. Never have tested it. I've never seen how fast these things can go. I'd like to do it in the Class 460 as well, because I have taken that up to full speed on other routes. And it can go faster than 100. The 442 would be interesting as well, because that's got the record, holds the record for an official third rail speed of 108. Nothing else has been tested faster. I'd like to see if other things could go faster, but, you know. Whoa! Camera! What was that about? Mouse was just like... we're good now. And we have hit 90 miles an hour. There we go. Keep speed increasing. Speeding is what we want to see. Just want to take some nice screenshots along the way. Come on. I know you can get to 100. Because the Brighton main line used to be cleared. These used to be cleared 100 miles an hour on the Brighton main line. Especially on sort of on the main stretch through Gatwick Airport. These are allowed to do 100. So it can be done. It's whether they can go faster. That's what we're going to find out today. Ding. Just for how quickly we can get rid of those 36 miles that remain. Which now we're up to speed. We should do alright. We've got an 80 limit. South of 3 bridges. We won't worry about that. We've also got an 80 limit coming up before track splits, I think, or something like that. Around a tunnel sort of area. We'll ignore such speed limits. We're going to race through and see what happens. It also means, because just full throttling it, I don't even have to touch the keyboard. It can drive itself. Unless, of course, we get the stupid vigilance, beep, 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 in which case I'll just go E. But other than that, yeah, we're good to go. Approaching that sweet 100. Hopefully when we hit it I'll be able to take a screenshot. We're going uphill at the moment. That isn't helping our situation. Racing towards a tunnel right now. But all is good. So, are we going to hit 100 in the tunnel? I hope not. So I want to take a screenshot. After the tunnel would be good as well. Or I'd just take a screenshot whenever, because it doesn't really matter, because the screenshot is stationary, so you wouldn't even know. Into the tunnel. 98.9. Still going uphill. There's the downhill. Come on. Reach 100. I know you can do it. You've done it in the past, you can do it again. 33 miles. That ETA is crawling back. I mean, it's a bit late because it took a few minutes to get the scenario started on my end, but other than that, just seeing it go down is good. 101. Can we go much faster than 101? Oops, suddenly got darker. Fantastic. We're going downhill. Hopefully we see faster than 101. Going to get a screenshot coming out of the tunnel. I just love this route so much. Because you get to see, like, all my favourite bits like in Train Sim are like on this route. It's just one of the things about it. So screenshots are pretty much guaranteed on the is it Ouse Valley Viaduct and near Clayton Tunnel. It's going to happen. 102. Hopefully we'll do alright. See, even if this got to 1.8, it wouldn't classify it as the fastest third rail unit because it has to be third rail only, which the 442 is. This isn't. It has a pantograph. So that's where it comes in. Because even though some trains are faster, it has to be third rail only. Which is where the distinction comes in, and a lot of people don't realise that. I wonder if we get faster. We've got another downhill. Well, we're going to ignore that 80 limit. We're going to sail straight through it. Approaching the 30-mile mark. .105. Come on, go a bit quicker. Going down to 1 in 107. 106. 107, down to 107. There we go. 108. As fast as 442's ever been. Leveled off. Can it hold this speed on a level gradient, or is it going to lose it? That's the question. That's the question. We'll ignore this 80. That's fine. We'll survive that corner, no problem. Joining the slow lines. Go by Red Hill. Yeah, we went down to 105 on that incline. But still, 105, that ain't bad. Because now this is just a straight shot all the way down beyond the other side of 3 bridges. This is like the centre bit of the Brighton main line, where it's just essentially, just a 4-track wide, almost straight piece of track all the way down, like straight south. Once this levels out, it's dead straight through Gatwick and all that, which is kind of cool. 106. We've got to watch us go past at this speed. So let's do this. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. 106. It's the way to go. Almost halfway there. So that's the thing, it's a very slow start with this speed run, because you've got East Croydon, you've got London, but then it's a straight shot through. We don't have to worry about slowing down now, in theory, until we reach Preston Park. We should be okay just gunning it until Preston Park, when there's a 40 limit, and then we just got to gently come into the station. It should be fine. Approaching the 20-minute mark. Yeah, so as of now, 20 minutes. If we can get there in 16 minutes, if we can do half the route in 16 minutes, you never know. Considering how much faster it is, it could be possible. It could be possible. I mean, I am also speeding in different places. I'm running by different rules because it's a simulator. I want to have fun, but you know, it would be cool if we do it faster. What will really be interesting to do is try it in some other trains. Like I know that the A4 comes with scenarios designed to sort of do a speed test down this line, but I could do like some sort of bigger challenge to see which train is the fastest at this. If you've got a day, because it takes over half an hour every time. but you know, it's all good. It's all good. 107, A310 coming into land, very nice. Gatwick Airport, which as of right now is being redeveloped. Yep, they're closing platforms and reopening and making stuff bigger and rearranging stuff. It's going to cause chaos, as it always does, but that's fine. Looking forward to seeing it. Looking forward to seeing it. All revamped. 23.4 miles to go. We got this. We got this. Oh, this train so much. Look at it. Again, it's one of those trains that's like, or it's been train sim for how long already? It's been quite a while. I think Volume 2 already is over a year old. So Volume 1's been out for quite a while. Like the Class 456. That's been out for about 5 years now. It's nuts. Don't know where the time goes. Doing this in an uprated 456 would be fun. Someone should make a mod where the 456 can do 100 miles an hour. That'd be good. Right, 3 bridges. Which these days looks nothing like this, because it's the depot for the 700s is literally right here. Well, not here, literally right there. So all of these tracks have been sort of ripped out and turned into the 3 bridges depot for Thameslink 700s. I've been there and it's quite mad actually, just how many trains you see down there. Right, we're approaching the end of the 4-track section with that 80 limit. Then that's essentially the last shot into Brighton, the last 20 miles. Hopefully we do it nice and quickly. We're holding a nice 107, which is pretty good. Pretty good. Should do alright. I don't think we'll make the time, but it'll be good to see what we do. And then show me if you can do better, you know. Whatever I get in this 319, you do it in a 319 and see if you can do even better. That'd be a nice challenge. Right, we're in the 80 now. Track's going to curve round, and then we're going to go into a tunnel. There we are. There it is. Nice. Tunnel time. 107 downhill as well. Hopefully we'll get an extra few miles an hour out of that. Hopefully. Hit 110. I dare you. It's only 1 in 264 there. It might not be enough to push us over 110. I mean, we're not even accelerating at the moment, so that's just great, isn't it? But 107, you know, for a train that's not exactly that young these days, it's not bad. It's not bad. Miles. You got this. Outside again. Nice. Straight to the station. Yeah, 107 seems to be our limit, which is fine. I can live with 107. Hopefully it won't be too long until we go over the East Valley Viaduct. I believe that's what it's called. It's my favourite section. In probably all of Train Simulator is that bridge. I just love it. Just the way that all the scenery just vanishes, and you're on this massive viaduct that overlooks the valley in both directions. Here it is. Drop this. See, it doesn't get much better than this, does it? Look at that. Take a screenshot of that. And over and done with. I just love that section so much. My next favourite section is the Clayton Tunnel. The portal of that's very nice. So we'll see that in a short while. Our next job is to go through Haywards Heath, I believe. In fact, that line coming in, that's the line that if they didn't, because I believe there's like a Hanson works down there, if that wasn't there and the line kept going and then curved back north, it would connect up to Sheffield Park on the Bluebell Railway. I just love how interconnected everything used to be. And if you go on Google Maps, you can see like the scars in the landscape where railways used to be. It's sad, but it's fascinating being able to see where they used to be. And I would love to see lines like that brought back in train sim. Another one's like the Isle of Sheppey Light Railway, which branched off at Queenborough and went off towards Minster, I think. No, Laysdown. Went down to Laysdown. That's it. Haywards Heath. That's it. Straight through a tunnel. It is 3 o'clock. 12.4 miles to go. I've been doing this for what, 28-ish, 27, 28 minutes so far. If I'm judging that correctly, which I might not be, but you know, it's the way it is. We started at 33, so when it reaches 03, we'll have been doing it for half an hour, and then we've got 6 or 7 minutes left before we don't make the record. But approaching the final 10 miles, it's going to be tight. It's always tight when it comes to this. You never quite know until you realise just how close you are versus the time. I don't think we'll do it, but it's going to be close. 11 miles. This is going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see how quickly we do it. I just love how quickly you can do this route. It's just such a good route, because you got the expresses, you got the stoppers, you got the London stuff, and then with the merge you can go up to Bedford. It just keeps you busy. Keeps you busy. Or you can do speed runs like this, which is my favourite thing to do. People standing around thinking they're going to get on my train. Not today. Express coming through. That's Kemah Junction, I believe, which heads off towards Lewes, which is good fun. Native West didn't make a noise, that's terrifying. Oh well. We're under 10 miles. Under 10 miles and approaching the half an hour mark. It's just so tight, so tense, you just don't know. I'm sure some wizard could work it out based on at this moment in time with my current speed, the deceleration, and what time we'll get there, but I don't care about that. I just want to know, just live in the moment of how tense it is. As of right now, we've been going half an hour from now, so there we go, half an hour. We've got 6 minutes and 56 seconds before we break the record. 8 miles. We shall see. And you'll find out in the next... No, I'm kidding. I'm not going to cut it there. Cliffhanger 100. No, we'll keep it going. We'll keep it going. Should be approaching Clayton Tunnel shortly. Long tunnel. Nice castle-like entrance. It's quite nice. I'll be amazed if we don't make it, because we're going faster than the speedrun train did. But we'll see, we'll see. here comes Clayton Tunnel. We're doing alright. We're doing alright. 1 minute. Just look at this, right? No, wrong button. No, that one. Look at this. It's just so grand. I love it. Right. Oh, echoey. How are we doing? 4, 5.7 miles to go. It's all going to be about the deceleration and the braking and nailing that last stretch. It's what it's going to be about. You can speed all you want along this section, but you have got to nail the ending. If you don't, you'll screw it up. Go too quickly, you'll run into the buffers. Go too slowly, you'll lose precious time. There's our 75. You might do it. Because it's 13, if it gets to 09 and 56 seconds, that's what we've got to beat. That's where the record is, isn't it? It's 09, 15:09, 56 is the time we'd need to beat on the clock there. I'm going to brake a little bit for that 75. I'm going to come off the power now. If we do this right, I won't need to apply power again. We're just going to run on coasting and braking. Alright, let's take some of the speed off. Last minute. 85. I'll try and coast it. I might apply a little bit of power. We'll see. 3.4 miles to go. Our ETA is 15:10:10. We've got to shave 4 seconds off that and we'll make it. No, 4 seconds. More than that. It's 15:09, 56. Yeah, a bit more than that. Okay, I'm going to keep the power on. Just because I'm dumb doesn't mean I'm not stupid. Whatever that means, I don't know. I want to shave as much time off. If we can get that down to when I believe is the right time, we might make it. There's the 40 outside, or around the Preston Park area. This is going to be tight because the ETA is never quite right. And it's based on us doing a certain percentage of the speed limit, which we're going over right now. So we are shaving it away. There's the 25, the final approach. Less than 2 miles to go. There's Preston Park. There's the end of the line. There's Brighton. ETA 15:09 and 58. Oh, come on. 53. Oh, looks like we're going to do it. According to the ETA, we're going to do it. Just slightly. Ever so slightly. Right. Let's bring the speed down. Go as far as we can, as fast as we can. See, this corner's the same radius as it was before. I don't need to be going 40 through here. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Would you look at that? I mean, yes, I was speeding, but of course, shush. I'm allowed to have this moment. I can be victorious. But we've got to come down for this 20/35. There's the station. Bring it in now. 15:08. Shaved so far about a minute off, which isn't bad. And now it's just going to be about nailing the stop. It's just going to be about nailing the stop. Let's get rid of this. I don't want this anymore. The HUD. Just go by feel. I don't want to see the time until we get there. 377 in platform 5 there, lovely. Speed down to 20. Right, let's bring the time up now. Oh, we've done it. We've done it. And time. There we go. So that was what, 36 and some seconds? 36 and 30 seconds or something like that. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Let's let the passengers off in celebration. I love that so much. Just how quickly you can get to Brighton. Ah, it's just so good. It's just so good. Right, screenshot. Lovely stuff. So there you go. Brighton speedrun. Once more, proven superior by excessively ignoring the speed limit. But we'll ignore that. We will ignore that. It's all good. It's all good. Right, we should probably get the tail lights on, headlights off, instrument lights off. Can I turn it? No. Oh, clearly not. Clearly not. Let's do that then. That seems like a good idea. Well, that was rather successful if you don't mind me saying so. Very successful indeed. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.